What's up? This is Dad Dirty Spoon from the IWC, and this is the Wrestling Re-Cap WrestleMania 29 prediction show. I know this is a little bit late, but I was kind of hoping they would announce a few more matches, but they actually have 10 matches announced for WrestleMania this year. I'm really excited about some of them, a few of them, and not so much. Just going to run down the card real fast. The opening match on the pre-show is going to be the Intercontinental Championship match between The Miz and Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett is going in as the champion. The Miz has had a recent, severely unsuccessful babyface turn, but I think that this is going to be the time for The Miz to finally shine, and he will then capture the Intercontinental Championship in the opening match at WrestleMania. It has already been announced that that's going to be the opening match as well as on the pre-show. So Miz has gone from 2 years ago main eventing WrestleMania to now battling for the IC belt as the curtain jerker. I'm not saying it's a fall from grace, but it's definitely a position he's not used to. Next potential opening match is probably going to be Brodus Clay, Sweet Tea, and the Funkadactyls versus Team Rhodes Scholars and the Bella Twins. The Bella Twins are a recent addition to WWE and the Divas division, but they have been since attached to the Rhodes Scholars. However, because of the fact that last year Brodus Clay had a walk-on role essentially at WrestleMania, I think that management is probably still pretty high on him. They teamed him up with Tensai, someone else that they were high on for a while, and I think that they will capture the win in this mixed tag team match. And I gotta say, Naomi and I can't think of the other girls' name, I'm sorry. But those girls, they got some interesting moves, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in this match. Now, the first match on the actual WrestleMania broadcast, pretty sure it's going to be the tag team title match, Team Hell No versus Big E Langston and Dolph Ziggler. Again, Team Hell No have been champions for quite a while, and I don't see that changing anytime, especially since Kane is the fictional son of the late Paul Bearer. So I see Team Hell No retaining their tag team titles at WrestleMania. Next match is probably going to be the grudge match between Ryback and Mark Henry. Now, Ryback and Mark Henry have had a short feud with not a lot of words expressed, but lots of feats of strength. However, if WWE is going to make any money from Ryback, he has to win this match. Ryback has been screwed and lost every single pay-per-view match that he's had since his re-debut late last year. This is going to be the new Ryback going forward. Ryback will defeat Mark Henry at WrestleMania. Next is going to be a 6-man tag match. It is Sheamus, Randy Orton, and the Big Show versus The Shield. This is going to be another match where if the WWE wants to continue to make money off of The Shield, they have to win this match. I believe that Randy Orton will finally get his wish. He will get to turn on his teammates, go heel, and leave them to lose to The Shield. So The Shield will go over strong, over 3, probably 2, but on the card, 3 former world champions. And I believe that in going forward, Sheamus will have a feud ready for him after WrestleMania against Randy Orton. Next, it's Fandango versus Y2J, Chris Jericho. This is another interesting match. It had a short build. This recent run that Chris Jericho is on has been all about putting the young talent over. We thought it was going to be Dolph Ziggler, but it ended up being Fandango. And the backstage reports are that Fandango is very much Vince McMahon's pet project. He really likes the gimmick and Johnny Curtis's look. All that leads to Chris Jericho taking another one for the team and making Fandango look like $1 million, as Fandango will go over Chris Jericho in a WrestleMania premiere. He's having his first match as Fandango at WrestleMania. It's been a while since we've seen one of those. Actually, there's 2 on this card because Big E Langston's also debuting in a WWE programming as an in-ring competitor in that tag match. So looks like these guys have big plans going forward in WWE. And then As far as the main event cards, it's going to be Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I don't believe that WWE is in any way satisfied with the way that Jack Swagger has been billed or the reaction from the fan base. So that leads me to believe that Jack Swagger will not win the World Heavyweight Championship. WWE is firmly behind Alberto Del Rio as the World Heavyweight Champion, and I do not see that changing anytime soon. Alberto Del Rio retained his World Heavyweight Championship. The next main event was Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. If Triple H loses, his career is over. Now, this is a no-brainer. It's got to be. Triple H is not going to lose 3 of his last 4 pay-per-view matches in the last 2 years. He's just not. Triple H is going to beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. He's going to keep his career. I'm not sure who was. Shawn Michaels is going to be in his corner, so it's very likely that Shawn Michaels will get involved. I hope that's not the case, but Triple H is not losing this match. It's just no, it's not going to happen. The next main event is The Undertaker versus CM Punk. The streak will continue. Another no-brainer. There is no way, especially after what happened on Raw, there is no way Undertaker is losing to CM Punk. And again, this puts WWE in another spot where they've made CM Punk lose his last 3 high-profile pay-per-view match. What CM Punk does going forward is going to be one of the post-WrestleMania stories that I'm really going to be interested in pursuing. And finally, the main event. The closing match, the match that will close WrestleMania 29, The Rock versus John Cena for the new WWE Championship. Again, no-brainer. Cena's going over, Cena's winning the championship. Now, the big question is, will Cena turn heel? I don't think so, and here's why. The 3 top babyfaces in this match, Undertaker, Triple H, and The Rock, will all be gone for the most part right after this pay-per-view. The Rock will probably have one more shot at the title at the next pay-per-view, but after that, for the foreseeable future, he will be gone again till next year's WrestleMania. So there is no way The Rock is going to retain the WWE title. That being said, there will be no big babyface that is ready to take the spot of John Cena. There's just not. It's not Sheamus. I don't think it's Alberto Del Rio. They just not have been positioned that way. So Cena will win the title at WrestleMania. He'll still be a face. He'll still be that goofy, annoying character. My only hope is that somehow, some way, he gets in the class and learns how to cut a decent promo. I'm also very disappointed in the build to this WrestleMania. I'm excited for the Rock match, but I've been excited for the Rock match ever since he won the title back in Royal Rumble, and that's because I'm a huge fan of the Rock. But a lot of the undercard, especially everything that's not one of the top 4 main events, has had some very, very poor booking and management. I mean, 2 matches were just announced. Very matter of fact, the Jericho versus Fandango match and the Ryback versus Mark Henry match. The IC title match was announced on WWE.com. I mean, this is not the WrestleMania build that I wanted, me personally. However, I'm still very excited for the show. Several matches, including the main event, the Rock versus John Cena match, I'm looking forward to. But I'm really going to see the most interesting stories coming out of WrestleMania is really, 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 really important to me because this build to WrestleMania left me wanting more. Quick rundown of the card. It's going to be The Miz be the new Intercontinental Championship. He'll beat Wade Barrett. Brodus, Clay, Sweet Tea, and the Funkadactyls will go over. Team Rhodes Scholars and the Bella Twins. Team Hell No will retain their World Tag Team title belts. Ryback will defeat Mark Henry. The Shield will defeat the team of Sheamus, Randy Orton, and the Big Show. Fandango will go over. 1 Y2J Chris Jericho, Alberto Del Rio will retain his World Heavyweight Championship against Jack Swagger. Triple H will beat Brock Lesnar. Taker will beat CM Punk, and John Cena will be the new WWE Champion. This has been That Dirty Spoon from the IWC, signing off.